Welcome back to another video, guys. I'm excited again, very excited, because today we are in Dundee visiting the Content Marketing Academy Kick-Off Event. It's a conference for around 100 business owners. I spoke at it 2 years ago, but coming back as a visitor today to learn from amazing speakers, to meet some friends, catch up with old friends, to meet new people, and to come away. The whole point of the event is to come away for 2019 having some things that we're going to go implement, things to learn, new people that we've met, feel inspired, feel motivated to just smash this year. But before we head to the event, we're going to go to my favourite coffee shop, the Daily Grind, to get a good flat white before we head in.
What did you go for, Gav?
I went for a cappuccino instead. I'm feeling milky.
Gav, what do you want to get out of today?
Catching up with old friends. Like I say, I spoke on this stage 2 years ago, and so I know everyone in the room. Everyone's like a really good friend of mine, part of the community that we've been part of for like 3-4 years. So looking forward to catching up, obviously learning new things, just get pumped about the year, and hopefully there's going to be like 1, 2, 3 different things that we take away, me and Ed take away, that we're like, right, we need to implement this right now, and we'll go and implement that, and hopefully when we come back to this event next year, we'll have implemented it and we'll have seen the results. Ed, what about you?
Don't know, I'm just excited to meet new people and see different faces.
Let's do it. We were definitely in here last time.
We'll just walk in and see what happens, really.
Well, that never really worked. Me and Ed had great intentions of going to the kick-off event, filming the day, speaking to people, interviewing people, but then when we got in the room, I was just kind of like, I want to just be in the room. I don't want to worry about having to record and film stuff, and it kind of got me thinking about the whole video thing, and that your videos are never going to be perfect. It's never going to work all the time. Something that comes up a lot of the times when I'm creating content, or people watch my content or see me doing this in public, like if anyone's watching me, then they'll say, you look like a natural on camera, or you look like it's easy to you. But the reality is, it's not the case. Like, I still have trouble with, for example, Dundee. I had these great plans that never came about. Today, if I'm in public, then I still feel awkward. I still feel like there might be people watching me in these houses right now. So it never becomes, I don't think it'll ever just be perfect. It'll never be a natural. I don't think there is a thing such as being a natural. So I wanted to talk about in this video, like, how I've got to where I am in my video journey, how I've got better, and how you can get better too. So my video journey starts like 3 or so years ago. I knew that I had to get into creating video. I was looking at people like Gary Vaynerchuk and all the big people in the business space that were creating video and saying, look, you need to get into this video thing. And I knew it was one of the best ways for me to build trust with an audience, to build an audience and to speak to them, and then obviously as a marketing person, as a business owner, to try and sell your products to that audience. So I knew I had to get into the video game. But one thing was in the way, which was I was literally terrified about getting in front of camera, doing this, speaking to a camera. I just was too worried about what people might think, what people might say, what friends and family would say when they saw me uploading a vlog. Like, how weird is that? But one day I decided to take my camera into a forest, and I took my camera into the forest because it was the only place that I could create a video where no one would see what I was doing, and I used the trees as a way to protect me and stop me from being seen. And I got I don't know, I just felt like one day, let's go into the forest, let's get it filmed, and I published it, Facebook and YouTube. And nobody watched it. No one watched it at all, no one actually cared. And so I said to myself, right, I need to get better at creating this video thing. I need to get better at this video thing. So how do I go about doing it? And that's when I started the 100 Vlogs, 100 Days Challenge, where every single day, for 100 days, I picked up my phone and I recorded something that was on my mind. Gary Vee talks about this a lot, documenting over creating. I just picked up my phone, recorded something that was on my mind, a meeting I had, a thought that came to my mind, and uploaded it to Facebook and YouTube without editing, without anything. And I wasn't trying to get views, I wasn't trying to go viral. All I was trying to do was just get better at this, get better at being able to get a message across, being able to post something without having to think about it, just better at this video thing. And I did that every single day for 100 days. You can go on my YouTube channel and see it. And then after the end of that 100 days, I decided, right, now it's time to do weekly videos. And when I started creating the weekly video content, it was all about my journey in business, being a young entrepreneur, and I called it The Journey and shared that with everyone. And then one weekend, I decided to film, well, my weekend, me going up Arthur's Seat. And when I posted that, it got picked up by media, and it got way more views than the business content. And so in my head, I was going, wow, to get views, I need to create more of the Scottish content, where I'd be like, hey guys, check out this river. And I did that for like a good year, and it was great, and we got tons of views, and that's where the majority of my audience came from, because I was creating the Scottish content. We got like over 1.8 million views on Facebook alone last year with the Scottish content. But it just didn't really sit right with me, because all I was creating was the Scottish stuff, but that only represented like 5% of my life. Like the 2 hours I was going out at the weekend, it didn't represent my whole business life and running the business and being this person in Facebook ads and speaking on stages. And I started to feel like I couldn't document my journey as an entrepreneur anymore because it wouldn't get views. I essentially got addicted to the views, and it was an ego game doing all the Scottish content as opposed to the business content. Until I hired Ed, and Ed came on board, and we decided, right, it's back to business content, because that's what allows me to grow my business. That's what 90% of my life is all about. And yes, we've taken a massive hit in the numbers. The audience is way smaller, the view numbers are way smaller, engagement is so much smaller, but it feels right, and it's actually having a bigger and better impact on the business, not just the numbers. So I think what I'm trying to say with this video is you need to stick to what feels right. Don't stick to what necessarily gets views. Obviously you have to try and hack what gets views in some cases, but you need to do what's right for you, your business, or whatever it is you do in life. Just stick to what you're passionate about and what you love doing. For me, it's creating the business content. It's not creating the Scottish content. And in terms of getting better on camera, the only thing you can do to get better on camera is to just get in front of a camera. If that means going to your local beach, going into a forest, just filming in your room, somewhere where no one can see you, starting filming from your phone, just getting used to uploading and not worrying about the views. Because when you start to worry about the views, that's when you start trying to make everything perfect, and when you're trying to strive for perfection, you just don't post anything. That's why I did the 100 vlogs, 100 days. That's why I'm now doing this content despite it getting way less views. The Scottish content got me the views, but didn't sit right with me. Whereas this videos and this content sits right with me, but it's not getting the views, or as big a views as I was used to with the Scottish content. So you just need to focus on what's right, don't worry about the views, and just get started. If you've thought about creating video, you want to create video, go take a look at my old videos and just understand that when you first start, you're gonna suck, but embrace that messy, embrace that suckiness, and just start creating video, because you never know who's watching, you never know what's gonna happen. And for me, it's created incredible opportunities. And for you watching my videos, thank you, I appreciate it. If you can drop a like, drop a comment, share this video with someone that needs to see it, I'd appreciate that massively. Have fun, be happy, see you next week.